Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Scorpio reading. So Scorpios, the way how I'm feeling with this reading is like it's something where it's like, isn't it something obvious? I feel like something's very obvious with you guys here and you guys are not catching on. Like I remember taking my pregnancy test and I thought I was like, I literally saw the word not pregnant. I'm sorry, I just have to. My stomach is like, um, I saw the word not pregnant on the pregnancy test here, and it was an imaginary not. It was an imaginary, yeah, it was an imaginary not, but it's telling me it told me it was pregnant. I'll show you. I can show you it too. I just can't get up because I feel like maybe you guys need to see it. So I guess hold on. Don't stop now. Da, 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 da. I forgot I was dead ass recording. Okay, so yeah, I took the test, right? And I said, this is so weird. I took the test and um, it said, I saw the word not pregnant because I was taking the test so many times and um, that's so weird. I think it's like a glitch or something. But it's just like I never tried before, so, and then there's been, if never had any accidents, you know what I'm saying? So it's extremely hard to get pregnant too, so I was like, no. Anyway, that's a different story. But anyways, yeah, I would like took so many pregnancy tests and it always said not pregnant. So when I saw it, I saw not pregnant, and then the word was like, no, you're pregnant. But the way how it looks, the only reason why I brought this up and I'm actually bringing it to you here, and clear blue is very accurate. It's like 99% accurate. Like everybody takes this, you know. So, but the reason why I'm trying to show you this because when I took it, right, I took it and when I read it, it was like pregnant, like, isn't it obvious? Now, to me, it looks like right now where it's like, be happy, you're pregnant, like you have a little guy in your tummy or in your uterus. But when I took it first, when I took it initially, it gave me the vibe of like, isn't it obvious? Now that now that we got through the hard part, now that you know this, like, get to where you need to get to. That's the vibe that I got. And now that I'm like doing what I need to do here, now it looks like, okay, be happy, have a little guy. You know what I'm saying? And I took two just to be clear. You know what I'm saying? So they are the same vibe as well. It looks like the pregnant word is giving a vibe of saying, like, it's giving a vibe of like, be happy. Like it's saying happy. You know. So, anywho's, that's that. Um, so you guys are going through a situation where maybe it's something like that. Like maybe you guys needed to understand something. That's just a teddy bear. Maybe you guys needed to understand something about a situation, and now that you understand something about a situation, it's like now get to where you need to get to now. Okay, because you're running a little late. You know what I'm saying? For me, I wasn't trying to get pregnant. I feel like I should explain this to you guys here, but I wasn't trying to get pregnant. I was literally trying to have the whole package. The person that I got pregnant by, he told me he was gonna marry me. We had rings and all. We were looking for houses. We knew the neighborhood that we wanted to live in, and we were talking about moving to our house. But the only thing he wanted to move in with his brother, and I said no because we have a child. You know what I'm saying? We weren't pregnant at the time, but I'm like, why? I don't want to live with your brother. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? It's a three-way street, and we're gonna probably have more. So I'm sorry. Like it's, and he has a family already. So I'm like, it's just not fair to us that he was not, like, you was not extensively involved in his love life, right? And in his child life. You know what I'm saying? So why is it that we got to do that with him? No. I'm sorry. I want the full experience just like he had the full experience. Okay? I don't know if that's the situation, but he definitely did not implement. He did not say that. I feel like my mom should be like, well, how do you know? I'm like, well, it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, he also is someone who doesn't like get into people's business. He doesn't really like the drama. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was just like, no. And it's like, come to think of it, if I would have told him I was pregnant, like back then, it would have been like, okay, fair enough, because we do have a child and we're probably gonna, try for another child again. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like now everything is like, makes sense. Now that I know I'm pregnant here, everything makes sense. Now you got to get the fuck out because it's like, find somewhere else to live. I don't like your attitude anyways. I love you, work together. I'm always saying for him to work together, with him and his brother. But it's like, now you got to get the fuck out because the baby needs a place to stay for at least, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then we can move. You know what I'm saying? But yes, his brother, he was talking to him and he's like, oh no, catch a case like me, live, sleep on somebody else's couch, sleep in the living room. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who the fuck would want that kind of lifestyle? And I'm saying, like, I'm someone who did something like that. I didn't catch a case, but it was like something that was brought to me here. Who the fuck would like to live like that? I slept on somebody literally like their couch for months. You know what I'm saying? Well, it didn't turn into a whole year, but for months. It's so uncomfortable. And it's just like, no, it's just not. And I'm like, if that's how you want your sibling to live their life, you're definitely not a good influence. I'm sorry, honey. It's like, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But people are like some of you guys, like, he has to, dictate that for himself. And I'm like, well, that's why, I mean, like, hey, whatever floats his boat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so something's pretty obvious to you guys here. Now that you guys are getting to a place where you guys need to get to, you're there, okay? So I'll probably do like two messages here because for some of you guys here, I'm tapping into energy where you guys are not there, okay, yet. Like you guys are running a little behind schedule. And I think I forgot, I went off the bandwagon. I brought that situation up because I was not trying to get pregnant for the life of me. And the fact that like I'm in a situation like this and the way how I'm reading my situation intuitively, it's like it's about fucking time you're pregnant and you're a single mom right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we were trying to get you pregnant for the longest, but I was very adamant about like, oh, not getting pregnant to my ex-boyfriend with the Caucasian family. I was very adamant about that because I don't like guys that flirt around. You know what I'm saying? I had a feeling, that, what I'm saying, we always debated, and I'm like, you're not getting my point. My point is correct here. I get your point here, but you're not getting understanding my point. It's like, oh, you always have a problem, you're always emotional. But I'm like, you know what? Like, I don't tolerate the flirting. I don't tolerate people who are not true friends. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want that around my energy. And it's like, would you want that around your kids? Like, they could take your kid anywhere, throw your kid in a dumpster, kill your kid and throw your kid in a dumpster just because it's like you're not reading that this person's not a good friend or a good family member. They don't have the best interest. They don't have your best interest. So what are you not getting? And then you're like, oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. And somebody's telling you all these things and it's like, okay, it does make sense, but I still want to stay close to them. Yeah, no. So let's see what's going on with you guys here. So let's see. You have all these cards that's coming out. So it went right to the pregnancy. I don't know if you guys heard this. Sticks. That's the pregnancy sticks. Okay. I can't believe I'm pregnant. I'm just so like, that is so like, the mothership. It's like about time, the mothership. I grew up watching all these shows and I did not think that I would get pregnant and be a single mom. You know what I'm saying? And I thought literally like, I feel like you tricked me. Like, it's like I did not think all these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just insane, you know? So we have fragment, the star card here. We have patience here with the temperance here. We have the wounded dragon here, the hangman here. We have the Hierophant here. We have the Scorpio card, the Death card here, the Sun card, and we also have the World card here. So I feel like your person has a lot to deal with, okay? Or you're dealing with a lot. Okay, Scorpios here. Like, you guys are getting your wish here. Like I said in your other read here, the short read, which you're going to see at the end, I said that you guys need to be patient here. I mean, I said that you guys fell on your ass here, but you were supposed to fall on your ass here. It looks like that. It's giving me that vibe. You're still blessed, though. You're still blessed. But you were supposed to fall on your ass here. What you don't know is that you're getting a wish. But it's like, which wish? Where's the wish here? You guys could be getting a car. Okay, you guys could be, having. I feel like this is something like you're about to personally own a train. Okay, like you know how there's like 7, 8, 2, 9 for a train. You're gonna personally own a cart. Okay, personally own something here. Okay, it is yours. You can make it however you want here. I feel like that's something that you don't see coming here, but you're blessed in regards to like you falling on your ass here and like understanding and going and having an avenue open for you. Okay. It's like for me, it could be my pregnancy. For you, it could be like, now you have like you guys get paid off of social media. It could be also like you're working at a job and you could get promoted, stuff like that. It could be anything. But yeah, I just didn't see that star card here. It's like, oh, like oh, I didn't know that I can, own a personal train here. Yeah. You also have the moon here and the high priestess here and fertility here. I think also like you need to look at the situation because everything about you guys' read is about the hangman here. Look at things from a different perspective here. I also feel like you need to recognize that you are in power. If you own something here, then what does that mean? What does that tell you here? Okay, because there's a secret that's being kept from you here, but it's because you're not like opening your mind to a possession. Okay, like it's yours. Okay, you are in control of it. What you said, go. And I just think that you guys are just like, okay, whatever, And it's like, no, 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 this is not whatever. You need to understand that whatever that's being brought to you here, it is power. Okay, it's yours. You personally own a train cart. Like it's like how bizarre is that? It's kind of like it's like whoa. You know what I'm saying? Also with the high priestess here, you probably need to use your intuition with a your mother here or a feminine energy, a Libra or a Taurus here, or just a feminine energy here, because I feel like somebody's trying to understand something about you here and they can't see it. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to like catch on faster than you here, and it's like, well, I feel like it's not meant for them to be. It's not meant for them to know, because it's like, why you need to know? Why you need to know here? Okay. We also have rebirth here and the sun card here, so it's pretty obvious that you stop something and you are about to begin something here. You're going back to something that you tried to go for and you didn't go for it. I mean, it's something that you didn't finish it. You stopped. This could be an apartment here. This could be a job. This could be a family. This could be a marriage here. For me, I wouldn't say like I feel like some of you guys are like, well, are you stopping like getting married, okay, like or trying to find somebody else here, baby father? Because I know some people like when they are a single mom here, they're like, oh, I'm gonna keep going for a guy, and it just doesn't work out. For me, I think what I am going to do is I think like I'm still gonna hold in the back of my mind that I do want to get married, but I just need to make it on the other side of the tracks. Like it's something where it's like I can no longer be around people who want to just get with someone here, get them knocked up, or like have a good time, because the minute if you're around a culture or if you're around a group that's like that, 9 times out of 10 you're not going to find someone who wants to settle down. You need to be in the neighborhood, or you need to be yeah, you need to be in a neighborhood, or you need to surround yourself around people who wants the same thing. If somebody says something here, now that I know if somebody says something, because this person was saying and moving the way that I like a husband should be moving, it was a little, but it was very like you could tell he was determined, he was calling, he was being responsible. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a father is, somebody who handles their business. You know, but also you should like, the long run. Okay, you should acknowledge all variables. Okay, let's just say. But yeah, I need to make it on the other side. I would suggest that you guys make it on the other side and you fix yourself. You need to calibrate yourself here, because you're not going to make it if, like I said, you surround yourself around these individuals. I think that's just common sense, but not everybody's common sense is like that. Some people, they like, okay, maybe I can stay in the neighborhood and I can date. I mean, like, and the person shows you and everything. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But, for me, I know it's not going to work out for me, because almost everybody that I get involved with, or any, like, even in my family, they just like, you're just an oddball out. Like, I've never met somebody who is like me. They never met somebody that's like me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I realize that, I connect with people who are more like, on the other side of the tracks. I'm not going to lie here. You know what I'm saying? I just don't conform because I don't understand. I'm going to keep it real with you here. You know what I'm saying? And most importantly here, I don't like when parents don't like me, because it's like, how you don't like me? I'm a good candidate. I'm a good variable. You know what I'm saying? So I know that now when a parent doesn't like me, it's like you're either someone who gets your ass beat. You're probably someone who does a lot of drugs. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's like I need you to recognize, me, because like it definitely like I'm it definitely affects the relationship with your person, you know unless you're that only oddball out, like I am on my mom. You know what I'm saying? On my family. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I that's the things that I want. I want someone's parents to like me, and when they like me, I know that you're someone that's like me. You went to college, you tried your best, you're someone who's true and authentic, but the minute you don't like me, I'm like, that's absurd. And I just know the type of woman you are. And I'm almost not almost, but I'm always right when it comes to the mom or when it comes to the dad. I'm always right, because in every single one of my relationship, there was no disrespect, there was no shade. Even with the mom, with my ex-boyfriend, with his mom, like when I just met her, and she was talking to me and she had that face where it's like, are you serious? Like, you really don't, like, it's like almost like she didn't like me. And I'm like, well, I'm just shy, like it's you, like, I want to get close to you. I never been close to someone like that. And I don't think she understood that, but I don't think that she reached that level of conscious state yet. You know what I'm saying? She was trying with me, I will admit, you know what I'm saying? But it's just everything she was trying, like it was someone that was not like me, it wasn't me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not someone who watches, Bad Girls Club or all these things. I do watch, like, how you flip homes, I bonded with her mother rather than her, you know what I'm saying? So that told my ex-boyfriend that he's dating someone like his grandmother, not his mother. And then the girl that he, supposedly did not, do anything with, he was like, oh, she reminds me a lot like my mom. So when he started hitting on me and doing all this extra stuff, that told me that he wanted to date someone like his mom. The universe is trying to tell him, like, hey, get a good one. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't want that. And he went after his job, went after the ex-girlfriend's job. I mean, the ex best friend job. And that's how I was like, your mother's not a good catch. And that's why my intuition told me to stay away from his mother. So I was right about that. It's at this point, it's just patterns, it's just signs and synchronicities at that point. With the baby father's mother, she didn't even know me, and she didn't like me. I'm like, how you don't like me? Like, I've done everything in the book. Like, I haven't done everything, but I'm like, I did everything in the book and you don't like me. You just met me. You know what I'm saying? Why would somebody just come into somebody's crib and not work? Which I was working, not at the time, but I was technically working. You know what I'm saying? But you just, like, you don't ask any questions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, are you like, are you like, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm like, are you dumb? Like, are you okay? Like, you're gonna ask me questions like, oh, where did you come from? Did you go to school? Did you go to college? Like, nothing of that sort still to this day. I'm like, you can't be that sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are moving perfectly fine. We went out, for God's sakes. And you could have asked me questions, but you didn't do that. You were scared. And I'm like, what are you scared for? Everybody's around you. Like, it's like, it doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense, honey. I'm sorry. Like, throughout the whole entire time, I was with this person for months. And it's like, still. I even told him, I was like, she doesn't ask any questions, like, at all, about me or anything. And then we sat on the patio and we had a conversation, and she's like talking about her, and I'm like, yeah, me too, like, and then she's like, yeah, okay. And then she goes back to talking about herself, and I'm like, okay. So I'm like, you're faking it for your son, and that's it. They just wanted a Spanish girl, that's it. I'm like, always right. I'm like, I feel like I gotta be confident at this point. Now that I'm pregnant, I'm like, always right. When it comes to parents, that's how I know that I need to be on the other side of the tracks. Like, I can't not be with people who don't have the same dreams or aspirations. Like, what are your dreams and aspirations? Like, Pretty Hurts type shit. From Britney, from not Britney. I can't believe I said that, but from Beyonce. No shade for Britney. Britney is amazing. Her music is like, ugh, music, song after song after song. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, for real, and it's just like, I'm right. I'm right. And you know what the thing is? Before I even, went to go live with him, I said everything. I was like, what if, like, your parents don't like me? I said, what if your brother don't like me? What if this? What if that? And everything came true. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even meet the family. I don't even think he told them what I said and stuff like that. And it just came true. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I feel like that's you guys here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something going on where you guys just, like, stop doing something, and the universe is like, you need to fall on your ass, you need to do something, but it was meant to happen with the hangman here. It was meant for you to look at something differently here. But I think, like the other read, like, you just didn't catch on that, it wasn't meant. You thought you were supposed to keep something here, but you wasn't supposed to keep it. You were just supposed to, like, look at it from a different perspective. And then when you were going to go back, when you went to go back to something that you stopped here, you were meant to keep that. You was meant to personally own that, okay? Like a train card. You know what I'm saying? You meant to personally own that one. Okay? And with the Hierophant here and the World card here, this is like, maybe you're getting your own house. Maybe you're getting your own apartment here, but I feel like a house. You're getting a house. If you guys get a house, congratulations. Make sure you fucking eat, because there's a lot of people who live in houses and they just don't fucking eat. It's really horrible. I can't stay there. I can't stay there. Like, number one thing for me is, like, if I have an apartment or a house, I always got to make sure I eat, or I find places for free to eat. I be working out, honey. all day, every day. Some good food, chips, juice, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hot meals, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm like, you need to eat. Because it's like, how are you paying your bills? Like, people, you start hallucinating. You know what I'm saying? When you don't eat. You start, like, you know, and it's just like, there's still no excuse. Like, you're still functional, but it's like, I mean, like, you can kill somebody for God's sakes. I mean, like, I'm not talking about that, but, you know what I'm saying? So, Scorpios, I feel like for you, you like I said, you know, you were meant to like keep something here, and you're getting your wish. I'm gonna clarify the star card here. Maybe you're gonna be busting with an Aquarius here. Okay, maybe you're gonna find out an Aquarius is pregnant here. Maybe they're having twins. That's not my business, because I feel like if you could barely take care of the first one, why the fuck are you popping out another baby? I'm like, if you could barely take care of that shit, you know, I'm just like, and then don't let the person be a witness of you taking care of your child and be like, yo, you can't do shit, and then you pop out another child. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, they're meant to be dirty. Let them go be. And it's like, bitch, you meant to be dirty. Take care of them. What the fuck? Man, weird. The mischief on the floor, anyways. Clarify the star card here. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune that keeps popping out for your reading here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. Just know that you're blessed. You're blessed. You're breaking karma. You're breaking like obstacles. You're breaking like karmic cycles. Okay? You're blessed with an Aquarius here, or you're blessed with a wish here. That fell on the floor. Hold on. The Wheel of Fortune fell on the floor. I feel like this is somebody else. Yeah, see, I told you. This is somebody else that's trying to take this away from you here. It could be somebody who live underneath you here, or it could be like somebody who, another Scorpio here. I feel like this is somebody who's always squinting. I'm always squinting. But you know, like this is somebody that's like, really, you violet little girl. You know, someone like from Ella from the uncle, maybe the uncle. Because the uncle was trying to kill Prince Charm. He was trying to poison him, his crown. Let's fragment. Let's fragment. What's that fragment? We have Virgos. I think you also need to take a closer look at some type of blessing. It's just like you just don't know like how blessed you are. Like you own it. Like it's yours. You have the moon, I mean the sun, the strength card here. This is a powerful wish. This is like stardust. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so powerful, you know what I'm saying? And then when she's happy, she radiates, you know, and it's like, whoa, like that is so bright, you know, like she would glow, you know. We have the lovers here. I think you guys are gonna get with the Gemini. This is a secret though, yeah. Maybe like, you know, maybe if you ended things with a Gemini or somebody, something ended with you here, like secretly you're gonna get with somebody. It's a secret though. But I think it has something to do with your glow. Maybe you're pregnant. Maybe you guys, it has something to do with your glow, like how much you glow or something like that. If you're glowing, like, oh my God, like, and this person's like, yep, I'm coming, but it's like they're keeping it a secret. I feel like you're blessed, like the Wheel of Fortune's coming out here because of Virgo's telling you this, or like you're looking at something and it's pretty evident that you're being told, you know, like it's pretty evident that something's happening here. This, I don't know who you're getting with here. It could be a Gemini because the lovers is here, but this person's definitely like leaving, or they've been alchemizing to leave this person here in secret here because they're like you're not the one. So it's like, bruh. And also, you're not a star. You're not stardust. Okay, you're not a shooting star that came out of the sky. You kind of come out the sky. You're not a fucking miracle. I feel like somebody's asking like, oh, what does he have or what does she have that I don't? You're not a miracle. And this person's probably mean. And this person probably has low, they're very insecure, you know? And you're not that insecure. You're just like, oh, wow, like pretty flowers. Oh, that's great. And this person's like, you are so gullible. You are so like chipper, you know? Like, you know, you are so interesting here. Like you really are, you know, it's a fresh of breath air for this person. The way how you like, oh, this, like you're so passionate about things, and they're like, yo, you really are like very passionate about this. You're very childlike. You're very innocent, you know. You really are confident, and that's why this person likes that. They like secure people here, not financially, but they seems like this person's starting to develop like, you know, like a quality in people where they like when they're very confident here. Okay, just being with somebody else here where they're always insecure, it's just like I do not like that. So if you get with this person, you start getting insecure, I think, just make sure like you stay confident here, and if this person wants to leave, then let them leave. Don't, like I told you the story, like, I don't think I told you, I think I told Geminis, but it's like, I had a guy, I begged for him to stay, you know what I'm saying? He got another girl pregnant too. You know what I'm saying? I begged for him to stay, and it was so embarrassing. But like I said, imagine if I wasn't confident. Imagine if I didn't have that feeling of everything's gonna be okay. It would. It's when you beg, it's a lack of worth. It's not like a prideful thing. It's just like you gotta know yourself here. Because if somebody's saying no, and you know that you're a good catch, why are you begging to stay with this person? It doesn't make any sense. So you got to be honest with yourself here. Because some people are like, oh, I know, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, the fuck you don't know. Like, it's like, it's like, that's why I said it's always good to know yourself. Because if you're always on time, you're this and that there, and somebody just wants to fire just to fire you here, or somebody just bringing up a problem just to bring up a problem with you here, it's like, nah, that person just don't fucking out. So. All right, let's clarify Wounded Dragon here, because I feel like that's like why everything happened. Maybe everything happened because of a Sagittarius as well. The Hangman is because of a Sagittarius. Clarifying the Wounded Dragon, we have the Magician. So you were dealing with people who were master manipulators. This person was also masturbating all the time to you here, or also always masturbating, or putting stuff in your shit, in your food, and anything here. You know what I'm saying? And this person could also be 21, or 121 could be important here. Why do I feel like that's like a street? You know what I'm saying? It's that avenue or something like that. Somebody's building, somebody's house. 121 here. But this person was manipulating you here. But the universe showed you something so that way you can manipulate something. You can, like I said, they wanted you to know like the other side of the coin here. And this is also a confirmation that they wanted you to be a magician. Overall energy is fertility. Yep. That's like you the shit. I also have a reading about like how you the shit too. And we have power, see? So I feel like you're gonna be with somebody here. It's very subtle, but it's like you're gonna be with somebody. And I think this person's like, I like how like secure you are. I like how confident you are. I like how childlike you are. I like how you're so innocent to something. It's so genuine. They like it. They like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then like I've never met somebody like that before. It's such a breath of fresh air to this individual. And that's why you end up being with somebody here. I don't think, I'm going to be real with you here. Like, I feel like this person is not going to be with you for a very long time here, because it's like, I don't want to be like that. I want to start over and, be honest and be authentic, be all these things here, and it's like, that just tells you you're sleeping with your student here, or this person wants to be a student and you're a master. And, you know, even kids are, masters. Okay. And the parents are learning. I think, parents, like we grow up and we say, oh, parents are like they know everything, and kids, they don't know everything, they need to learn. But I think it's the other way around. Like, I'm teaching you how to be on this planet here, but I obviously don't know anything about like how you were in the belly. I don't know anything about like conscious state. I don't know anything about that. They have certain neurons that they are connected to that we don't remember, because we grow up and those neurons go away. But it's our job for us to learn from them. And even when you have a baby, like you're trying to figure out like, okay, oh, like, do you want some milk? Do you need me to like pat your back? Like, you're trying to figure it out. They're teaching you like how they're teaching you how to love them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I would like to be loved. Pat my back every time, like, I drink breast milk. Or sometimes there's some babies that don't need their back to be pat. They just fart it out. They get gas, they deal with it, and they fart it out. Some babies don't like to be pat on their back. Some babies don't like to be rocked to sleep. You know what I'm saying? They just fall asleep right in the crib. You know what I'm saying? I actually know a child like that. He grew up and he didn't like to be rocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say he didn't like to be rocked, but he would fall asleep right in the cradle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's something that, so yeah, I feel like that's what's going on with you guys here. It sucks that, this person didn't want to stay with you, and you know what I'm saying, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying, Scorpio. So And even if this is a boss, like I feel like your boss is gonna end up starting to be like you here, but they're gonna leave you alone a lot more. Let me see about love. You have Emperor. So I think this person, I think there is that one person. For some of you guys here, this Emperor, they do want to marry you here. It's a new beginning here because the Emperor just fell on the World and the Hierophant, which talks about marriage, institution, jobs. Okay, and we have fertility here. So it looks like this person, they do want that kind of like reality, that lifestyle with you. We have the Tower card here. It's going to come as a surprise for you guys. Yeah, this person, they don't have any money nor resources as well. I want to see if they want to marry you or stuff like that. We have the Page of Wands here. They're thinking about it. We have the Death card here. They're definitely going to cut off a fire sign, though. Like, somebody hit them up here. They're like, nah, no. I'm in love with Scorpios. We have the Hangman here, like, period. We have the Hermit here. They're thinking about it. It's a lot of stuff that you guys need to clean up with this person, but they're thinking about it, though. Yeah, this person wants to see you here. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. But you'll be okay, Scorpios here. Overall energy is the strength card. Yeah, because this person's insecure here. Especially if this person, like, you know, has a tendency of being confident and strong and then come to find out they're wrong about their whole life. It's like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? So that is all that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.